We're coming to you live from Kansas City, Missouri. Another great rivalry coming your way today. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders.
I'll tell you, I think these are two of the toughest teams going and one of the toughest matchups around. And the fact that they don't like each other, well, that makes for pretty good football.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Reynolds needs to kick this one off.
To start the game. Number 31
sends it sailing. This one is handled by number 31. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Smith comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Nothing.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. It's the toss to the left. Spotted at the 25-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
They're blitzing. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line. The
ball on their own 42.
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Let us dictate.
They give it to the halfback. Douglas whacks the ball carrier at the 43-yard line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Will. I can do it, man.
With a counter play.
Let's go.
He comes up to make the play at the 43.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Keep your eyes up.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Here we come.
Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Palmer had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Edwards is ready to punt this one away. Number 31 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 16, the 30. Number 31 has a decent return, taking it to the 33-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 33-yard line.
The Chiefs with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Brown is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on.
They give it to the halfback. They'll go with the play fake. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Miller is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Let's go, D, let's go. Blue down, blue down.
Hand it off. Smith comes up to make the play.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Second and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Do something, do something.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation. With the throw.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Number 82 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. They ain't got nothing.
8 defenders in the box on this one. It's the toss to the left. The back breaking free. The 20, the 10, 5, and they'll score. Touchdown. They run it in on third down. Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Los Angeles is now up by a touchdown. The kick sails out of the end zone.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, now. We're talking about Bria. They soft, man.
Fullback handoff. Palmer is there for the tackle.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Watch out. Set. One of us gonna make a play. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hey, watch the screen.
They give it to the halfback. Johnstone comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Watson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Check it out, baby. Be careful.
Hand it off to the back. Great fake. Throwing. It's batted away.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Ball on their own
will
35.
start the drive at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Kelly is the deep back. Might have been early movement up front.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 72.
A
Still
team has
first
to
down.
show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Dime backs in for this play.
On us, y'all.
With the counter play. Browning comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and 4 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 41-yard line.
Kansas City lines up in a 4-3.
It's on. It's showtime, baby.
Crosses it left. Alford is there on the stop at the 41. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Under 10.
Out of the gun.
Go, let's go. Play hard and fast, baby. What's the hard count? Hey, let's go.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Bryant is there for the tackle at the 48. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Turn it up now. Good shoot.
Kelly, the lone setback, tucks it away. Wright is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Kelly continues to assert himself with a running game. Ball on the 36-yard
Ball
line.
on the 36-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on first down. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
One of us will make a play.
Kansas City goes with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Smith is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Number 82 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
Everything you got.
Out of the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. And it's complete. Bryant is there for the tackle. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
They're threatening inside the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Crosses it left. They're going to spot this one at the 19-yard line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Kelly is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. Ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Keep it up. Let's go.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. To carry it, Alford comes up to make the play at the 16. So a pickup of maybe 3. And this is the 10th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Keep the throttle down. Stay posted up. Watch your eyes. I can do it, baby. Here we go.
Throws it. Off the ball. He makes the catch anyway. To keep the drive alive on that catch by number 82.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
The 7-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Yeah, right. Here we go, baby.
To carry it. Nice play fake. To the end zone. Touchdown. Raiders. Crane puts points on the board with that pass. Moore comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Pearson accounted for the majority of their yardage on that long drive and led them into the end zone.
When you can go to one guy and get that many yards on a single drive, that's pretty good.
Moore is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is fielded by Fields. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Watson, the lone back, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Fields was the intended receiver on that play. Wilkinson with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. X.
With the pass. This pass is incomplete. Number 84 was his intended target.
Receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
All right, let's go.
Drops back. Throwing. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. He won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Number 31 sets up to run back the punt. From the 42-yard line.
37-yard punt.
Number 31 takes the punt to the 49. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 14-0. Raiders.
14, the Chiefs. Nothing.
Kansas City needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Danny. From the start.
Kelly, the lone back.
Hey, let's go, Monkey. Let's go. Be careful.
He hands it off, breaks away from the tackler. Miller is there on the stop. Kelly takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Drops back, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
Looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Nickelback in this time.
Come on. So we gonna take it. Do something.
Rolling out to his right. Deep pass looking for the end zone. drops the interception. Fourth down here is not a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for. And this punt will take a fortuitous bounce and land inside the 10-yard line. First and 10.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's scream. It's showtime, baby.
With the counter play. T is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. They get the first down on that carry and move the chains for the first time in the game. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Swings it out to the left. Ball loose. The Chiefs grab the live ball. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hand it off. Punt is there for the tackle at the 40.
He's really getting it done out there. I talked to the offensive coordinator this week, and he told me that he was going to be an important part of this offensive game plan.
Second and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Go 1, 1, 1. Hey, let's go 1 deep. Check it.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. Number 40 is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watson, the lone back, throwing. It's broken up.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Regular.
The Raiders come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Danny.
The rush is on. Pressure coming. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Edwards comes into the game for the punt. Number 31 is the deep return man. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Get it, son.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Brown comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Richards was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 1. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch the fake. Watch your man.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Hands it off. Play action. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Grant is there on the stop at the 48. They convert the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Overswing right.
Kansas City lines up in a 4-3. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. This powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
31-yard line.
All right, now. Ain't no thing. Here we go.
Out of the I formation. On the ground. Nice play fake. With the throw, the 20. Snow makes the play at the 15. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Play football. Man right.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Looking to run it here. Smith comes up to make the play at the 9-yard line.
They've had good running, good blocking, good play calling. That's really helped them establish this running game early.
It's second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Crane with a man in motion.
All on us, y'all.
Handed off to the back. Snow is there on the stop at the 4-yard line.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
It's first and goal at the 4.
Hey, score.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 61.
Black
Still
was
first
flagged
down.
for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
It's first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Everything you got.
Patterson, the lone setback. Closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver, sheds the tackle, and he ducks out of bounds at the 1. Miller looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Back it up, baby. Get some slack going.
He tucks it away. Touchdown, Raiders.
And he powers his way in there. He follows that push and he gets the score.
Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. That touchdown now, John, puts them up by 3 scores, and we're not even at the half.
They're a scoring machine. The coaches are calling the right plays against the defense, and the players are executing perfectly.
This one is fielded by Fields. The Chiefs have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20.
They'll
2-minute
start the
warning
drive
coming
at
up.
the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
One back.
Watson, the lone back. Hand it off to the back. Wilkinson is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. The news not good about the injury. A torn triceps muscle it is, so he'll be gone for the rest of the game.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, let's go.
Gets rid of it. Behind him, and he has it. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 32-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off
Here we
balance.
go, baby.
He tucks it away. He is there for the tackle at the 32.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the throw. And he hits his target. Watson is there on the stop at the 34.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Danny. Here we go.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Throws it. Dumps this one off to the right. Wheeler got very good penetration there. Reed is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get it up. Watch the snap down.
Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Gets rid of it. No completion there.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Reynolds needs to put everything he has into this one. That one looked short from the moment he kicked it. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 44.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs line up at a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 47-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
No more, fellas.
The Chiefs come out on the 46.
Rush in. Get me going.
Hand off to the tailback. Brown is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Reed was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
Let's turn it up, D.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Number 20 moves in motion.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Go, D. They ain't got nothing. We turning it up. Hey, watch the screen. I'm coming through, baby.
Going into halftime, the score is 21-0 Raiders.
21, the Chiefs. Nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Moore will be kicking off. This one is taken by Fields. The Chiefs face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Bring it up.
Watson, the lone back. Reed with a man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. Watson comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
We're talking about bring it. Will.
Owen, the motion man. Throws it. Broken up. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Great shoot.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Here we go. Keep it underneath. Be careful. Defense, get ready. Good thing right here.
Dropping back. Deep throw. He's there for the catch.
If they're going to be successful on offense, it all starts with him. He's a natural leader out there, and he can really light up the scoreboard when he gets into a groove.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 25-yard line.
Don't make a play. Here we go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Duncan was the intended receiver on that play. Watson was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
No, one. I can do it, baby. Let's go, D. Let us dictate.
On the call, they'll spot this one at the 22-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a 1st down.
Come on.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
We like to practice rules.
Hand it off. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. Kansas City has 6 failed 3rd down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Reynolds missed a long field goal his last time out. Let's see how he fares on this one. The veteran connecting for the field goal. A good start to the second half, engineering a drive that ends with a field goal.
That's a real good way to get momentum going in your favor.
Kansas City is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31,
This one is fielded by number 31.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch your eyes. Play hard and fast.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass, and he makes the grab. Ham is there for the tackle at the 34. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. The receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man. You can see passes going right to the defender.
Steps up, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Let's go.
The Chiefs with a four-man front.
Lucky. Great shoot.
Throws it. Number 42 comes up to make the play at the 46. And it will be an
Pass
interference
interference
call on that
on the
play. The
defense.
only question
Number
was it the
42,
defender
first
or the
down.
receiver. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch the man. One back.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 36. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
From the start.
Kansas City using three linebackers. They give it to the halfback. Parrish is there on the stop.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustment and find a way to slow him down.
It's second down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Tampa. Let's go.
Only one man back. Richards, the motion man.
Let's go now. Everything you got.
Hand it off. Brown comes up to make the play.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Setting up play action. Deep throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt.
The field
The
goal
field goal
attempt
attempt is good. That kick there gives them a 3-touchdown lead. Moore in to kick this one off. Good distance. This one is handled by Fields. The Chiefs need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Reed with splitbacks.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Danny. Watch this.
Gets the call. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
We gotta have it, D. All right, here we go. Watch it.
Only one man in the backfield. Reed sends a man in motion. They're coming with the blitz. Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Number 31 had the coverage on the play.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. You can't stop.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Closing in with the throw. Incomplete pass. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go
Watch
from
the
the
man.
I formation.
It's on.
Richards comes in motion.
They ain't got nothing. Hold the look.
Looking to run it here. Ooh, what a stiff arm. The 50. The back breaks free. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he crosses the goal line for the touchdown. Kelly runs it into the end zone for the 2nd time. Moore comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. This offense with big play capability, another example right there.
It's always comforting to an offense when they're able to take one from their playbook and convert it into points at the very start of the drive. That'll give your whole team a boost.
He got all of that one. The kick sails out of the end zone. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got, get me going. Clear, clear. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Here they come. Throwing. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Alert, 5-5.
Reed starts out of the shotgun. Fields goes in motion. With the throw, Palmer comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Watson gets the reception, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down now upcoming. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Teague is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
John, their 1st down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Duncan was his intended target. Hunt with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Dropping back, stepping up with the throw, incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Back it up, baby.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Throws it. Almost picked off. Duncan was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Watson was there on the coverage. Edwards will come in now to punt it away. Number 31 is back to receive this kick.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. The
First and
Raiders
10.
will start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go one deep. Set.
Crosses it out to the right. Smith is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
The blockers had a tough time engaging their block. The back had defenders on him before he could even get going.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stay both left.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Snow is there on the stop at the 33. Kelly with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Play football. Hey, watch
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. This pass is incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
Looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver can go to.
Young is ready to punt this one away. Fields back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 31-yard line. The
Ball
Chiefs
on their own
will
31.
Start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
This one will be spotted at the 34, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
Second and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Pressure, steps up. Whew. What a collision. Veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success at the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
They ain't got nothing.
Reed with a man in motion.
Me. You gotta believe it. That's RJ.
With the pass, he finds his man. Hunt is there for the tackle at the 32. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Edwards comes into the game for the punt. Number 31 sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch your man. All right, now. Yeah, let's go, baby.
They've had a lot of success rushing on first down, John, averaging over 8 yards per carry.
The offensive line has given the runners some good holes today.
He tucks it away. Can't happen. Grant comes up to make the play. Kelly pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Raiders ahead of the Chiefs 31,
Chiefs
3. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Grant comes up to make the play.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
Ball at midfield. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Not today. Good shoot. Set.
Number 20 moves in motion.
Let's go.
On the ground. Grant records the stop at the 47. Gain of 2
on the play.
Third down to convert. They have to get it to the 45-yard line.
Nowhere. Lucky.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Brown comes up to make the play at the 43. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the offense, number 75.
O'Neal is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
Third and 9.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Under 10. Not here.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package.
Keep your head up, big boy.
They give it to the halfback. Alderman stops him short of the marker. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Young will come in now to punt it away. Fields into return. He signals for a fair catch.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Hey, let's go one deep. Set.
The rush is on. Rosen nearly intercepted. Number 84 was the intended receiver on that play. Punt had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Blue down. It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Set.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Dynamite.
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing over your head. Make them go short.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Gets the pass off. Number 52 stops him short of the marker.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Edwards is ready to punt this one away. Number 31 lines up deep for the punt return. From the 33. Number 31 has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 34. Ball on their own
will
34.
start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. You can't say
The Chiefs with a 4-man front.
One back.
Hand it off. Strong move. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
2 men had a
Raiders.
chance to get him before he waltzed in for 6.
That could have been a big defensive play, but instead it was another example of a missed opportunity.
Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Raiders pour it on with another score. Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Fields.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here, coach. Check it. Set.
With a counterplay. Ferris is there for the tackle at the 25. Watson paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let us big time.
Reed scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back with the throw. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Watson makes the stop before the 1st down is reached. Duncan can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up 4th down. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Edwards comes into the game for the punt. Number 31 looks like he's ready for the return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
Ball on their own 28.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. It's on. Hey, let's go. Hot. Hot. Watch the snap down. Yeah, you see.
Hand it off to the fullback. They're going to spot this one at the 29-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the 29-yard line.
Come on. Back it up, baby.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Browning got very good penetration there. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
27-yard line.
Stay with those receivers. There we go, dude.
Kansas City lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Alford is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Young will come in now to punt it away. Fields sets up to run back the punt. From the 41-yard line.
27-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws on the move. He hits his receiver. Runs through the tackle. Palmer is there for the tackle at the 39. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
God! Turn it up now!
From the gun, going to the air on first down. Rolling right, throwing, almost intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here coming the right. Check it.
The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time, and it's intercepted. What a play by the veterans.
You know, this is one guy who has a pretty impressive list of big plays that he's made over the years.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 48. They give it to the halfback. Pushes off. Alford is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Kelly busted through for a few tough yards. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 46-yard line.
Let's go! Here we go, baby!
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3.
Lucky. Over swing right.
Little misdirection. Grant comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter's designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, and you cut back against the grain.
35-yard line. First
2
and
minutes
10.
left.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3.
What's the hard count? One back. Watch your man.
Looking to run it here. Smith holds him down behind the line. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go,
The
man.
Chiefs line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Grant comes up to make the play at the 31. Gain of 6 on the play. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Get some slot going.
I'm coming through, baby.
Kelly, the deep man. Fullback handoff. Brown is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. 4th down upcoming as they opt to run the ball to keep the clock moving.
And that's a smart call. The last thing you want to do in this kind of situation is to force some kind of throw that'll give them the ball back. Keeping the clock moving was their best option there.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The try is good. The Raiders continue to increase their lead. Moore is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is fielded by Fields. The Chiefs will start this drive from the 20. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Nothing. They don't get
Only
nothing.
one man back.
Here comes.
Hand it off to the back. T comes up to make the play at the 21. Watson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. They'll go no huddle here.
Deuce it, deuce it. We like to crack the rules.
Pressure coming. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Gets the pass off. Intercepted. Reed has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Check it. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Receives the handoff. Wright is there for the tackle at the 45. Kelly has run all over this defense all day long, and he's fast approaching the record for most yards rushing in a single game.
He's shown some fight and endurance, and his legs keep moving. But hey, you can't get a record like that unless you get the ball a lot and you make the most out of every carry.
The final score is Los Angeles 41, Kansas City 3. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.